So, as I said, my name is Tasha Smutney. I am a double gold consultant and I'm a two-time IATAN card holder. And the goal of this training tonight is talking about getting ourselves our website with matching email for our business that we can use both for promoting our travel business, but also for our team building side, because there are going to be places that we can advertise this opportunity using our true business name and all of those things. So we want to make sure that moving forward for next week, everybody has these things in place so that you're ready to move on to the next step of team building. Okay. So some people may have already had their own website that they made separately, but not a matching email, like myself. That was my case. I have a website, but I don't have an email that was with that domain. All right. So that's where we're headed with this. Okay. I do want to let you know that this is meant to be a chance for working while also teaching what's going on. All right. So I'm going to go through some things with you first and then give people time to work so we can bounce ideas off of people. We can help each other. I have it set so that other people can share their screen as well, so that if you're stuck on something, you can bring your screen up, all right, and help with that as well, all right? So first step, and this is kind of a basic to marketing, but people sometimes miss doing these things. We want to be promoting about your company and branding your business. In order to have that effective website with the email matching, first you need that business name. Those of you who might be super new, remember, we're not promoting ourselves as Archer or Evolution. We're promoting ourselves as our business. Okay. So my business name is Traveling with Tasha. I promote myself as Traveling with Tasha, not as Tasha, travel agent for Archer Travel, right? So we're going to first talk about something that's going to visually represent your company. So a logo or a color scheme, you're going to pick something for that. Okay. If you don't already have a logo, you might already have a logo. You might have a logo that you're like, oh, I kind of threw something together, but I don't love it. All right. And we're going to look at how we can do that actually super easy on Canva. We're going to go through some basics of doing that. Now, when I teach about marketing, I teach people that, when you're thinking about this business name and your logo, you also want to think about what your marketing goals are and who your target client is. For each person, their target client is going to be a different person. All right. Their ideal client, right? I am not looking for somebody who's looking for business travel. I don't book that kind of travel. That's not who my target client is. But maybe that's yours, right? I have a few different targets. I book for families, I book for couples, and I book for retirees. As a teacher, I have a lot of, connections with people who have retired from teaching. Those are my main targets. So what I do is I think about that with all of my marketing and what my message or mission is of my business. Now, I do also specialize in safely navigating travel with food allergies. As somebody with life-threatening food allergies, I also take pride in being able to help people who also have food allergies, because it can be kind of scary and overwhelming to navigate travel if you have a life-threatening food allergy and you feel like you wouldn't be in control of your food. So those are all part of my clients that I target. But then also a niche or a specialty. Again, I don't have just one, but I'm going to highlight the things that I book the most and I'm the most comfortable booking and that I want to be booking. So mine are cruises, all-inclusive resorts, Disney, and then allergy safe travel. So the allergy safe kind of goes with everything. So really it's those three things. And when you see what I've done with my website, you'll see that those things are highlighted, right? So I keep all of this in mind when designing how I'm going to visually represent my company. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go into Canva. Right? Now, if you do not already have a Canva account, they are completely free. You can have a free account. You do not have to pay for Pro or anything like that. I only have the education version of Pro because they gave it to us for free as teachers during COVID and during the pandemic. I don't actually pay for my Pro. I just happen to get it. All right, so when you're in here, either it's going to look like this as your home screen, or if you've updated, you got in on that special sneak preview at their new thing, which one of our members of our team, Lynette, did. Her home screen looks different. So it might look like this. Okay, either way, it's going to have this purple button that says Create Design. Let me go back to mine, though. Create Design. It just might be in a different place. So when I click Create Design, logo does show up as one of the suggested choices in here. If it doesn't show up, just click Search Logo. Logo. And it's going to give you already a sign, and it's giving me some templates already suggested under Design. Now, you can use something here, and all that we do typically is we are going to click Travel. And maybe I look and see one that I like. All right. Now, some of these are that Pro level because that's what I do have, but maybe I'm going to find one that matches, you know, my style, my brand. I'm not, as much as I think, where'd it go? I really was kind of drawn to this one, but I'm thinking that doesn't really match, you know, my laid back personal brand that I've created, right? I think it looks really cool and I love it, but it's not for my business. So I'm going to look for one that I think matches me, right? And if I don't love any of the suggestions they give me, I can also add things one piece at a time. So I'm going to show you both ways of doing that. So let's see. And I want to show you how you can change anything in these because you can. All right, so maybe I choose this one, but I do not love that there's a black background, okay? Or these colors. So if you notice, when I click on the background, it's showing me, let me just minimize that part, black. When I click that up there, I can change it to anything I want. Now it's showing me colors already in there, but I know already I'm going to change all of that, so I'm not worried about it. Let's say that I like the idea of a circle logo, so I'm going to make the background just white. Because I want to be able to do that. And I'll show you how you can remove the background when you download it so that you can have just a white background and a circle. But now when I click this, the picture, see how it's showing me all three colors? So I can come in here. I like the blue, but I'm going to make it more teal because I like it to look, you know, more tropical. And then I want to change that orange because I actually hate the orange. I'm going to change it to this kind of purple because those are my colors, teal and purple. Now, the palm trees work, but I'm just going to check. Do I like the different? I kind of like that green better. I like that green better. So see how I can change every element of it and personalize it to me. And then I can take this. Now, right now, it doesn't fit. But what I can do, obviously that color is not going to work here. So let me change my color. But I can just make it smaller And I want it, maybe I want it up at the top. Right? Now I'm going to make sure it does help you with like centering things as well, but that does not actually look centered. There we go. And maybe somebody said to me the other day, they said, well, I have a cartoon picture of myself on there. Is that okay? Yeah, it's yours. You can make it what you want, right? So now, because I know I want to make this into a circle, I'm going to find a circle to add in there. So maybe I want to put this circle, and I added it after, so it's covering everything, right? But I can go like this, position, and move it to the back. And now, before I adjust all of it, I can go here and change it to whatever color I want it to be. To match my logo. And maybe I go back in and change my other one because it doesn't work. But now I can make this whatever size I want it to be. I'm actually going to move it down. And someone today taught me something actually super cool I didn't know about. When I have nothing collected, if I just go like this, click on the outside, anything that this purple box that I'm making touches, I could click group. So I could just move everything together, and I'll move the circle in the background circle in a minute. And I can center this up and down and side to side. Now I'm going to click ungroup and just move what I want to move. This circle. And now if that circle in the background is too bright, this little like shaded, I can click it and change the transparency. So now I have that circle, but it's a little muted. So now I'm going to change these so they pop out more. And then my water. I'm just going to make sure that that circle is. So now once I like what I have, then I can download it. Okay. Now I'm just playing around showing you some things you could do. All right. It is your logo. You get to choose. Maybe I wanted this circle instead, so that I didn't have to worry about the color in the background. Or actually, I kind of like that around the color in the background if I'm being 100% honest, right? But I could change that color. And now maybe I like that better. Whatever you end up working with. This is not my true logo. My logo looks like this. Traveling with Tasha, full service travel agency. Now, as you can see, I like circles. All right. I don't know why I have 2 pages. I think it's because I changed it for something. I like curvy things. I feel like they're more whimsical and fun, and that's how I want to represent my business. Okay. But now, when I download this, because I want to show you how you can make it so that you can get rid of the background. Now, if you have a pro, you can click transparent background when you download, but let's pretend that I don't, and I'm just going to download it. Once it's downloaded, I'm going to go to this website. Completely free. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. And all I'm going to do is drag that download from wherever it is on my computer. Now it has the new one with no white in the background. Download. So now when I click this, see how that's all gray there? that's actually not going to show up when I put it on something. All right. So when I put this on something, it won't show up. So just for an example, let's say, no, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to upload that. Maybe. See how over here you can see there's no background? So let's say that I was making a flyer for something to advertise myself. And I wanted to advertise this cruise, and I bring it over. Now I could take this, I could click it and see how now it shows up wherever I want, I could resize it, but there's no background. So that's what I mean by taking that background out with that. And that way too, if you wanted the circle and not a square background, you can use that free website to do it. Okay. So I'm going to pause for a second with any of the teaching about doing this. I'm going to check in with people. Do you have a logo? And if you do, I want you to share it into our chat so we can all see it. If you don't have a logo yet, go ahead, open up that Canva, try to start working on one. And that way we can help each other. All right. So if you already have a logo, let's see them. We could either share screens or you could just put it in the chat and then I can bring them up on the screen for everybody to see as well. All right, here's Shelly's. Ooh, Shelly, Shell's Travels. Can you guys see that picture I brought up on my screen? Sometimes I don't know when I add things in front of my screen if you can see them or not. Shelly, that's beautiful. And I love that you took a travel related something from your name. You have two? You have another? Can everybody see Shelly's on my screen? Yes. All right, perfect. All right, here's her other one. So this one, it's the same thing, but with like a cream background. Okay. Both beautiful. And either way, you could use those interchangeably because it's still the same logo, just with a different background, and you'd be representing yourself consistently. Anyone else have one already made that they want to share with us? Let me see if I can pull up some. I feel like I have some people's from my team. As you can see, I use Canva a lot. So here's one I made like just in a training another time. Tasha's Trips, we're here to take you places. Right? That's obviously not my real business name, but. And then someone was working on this one, Anna's Adventures. Is there someone who they're just starting working on theirs right now and they want some input, they want some help navigating Canva? Because I do want to make sure that we take time to help people with things as needed. I know that I had some from Misty. I just don't know where they went. Someone's got one here. So Sally's all-inclusive cruise and travel. Here's her logo. Okay. All right, here's Princesses. She said she might change it, though, to be more modern. All right. I mean, I think that's adorable. Dream vacay, find a vacation for you. I think that that's adorable, honestly. But you also have to love it. If you don't love it and you want to update it, that's up to you as well. All right, is there anyone who needs some help with making theirs? All right, so now once you have your logo, we can start building websites. Now, if you're still working on your logo, don't worry about it, but we're going to start with the process of working on your website. And as we do this, I'm going to go slow. I'm going to give you time to bring things up. I'm going to bring things up as I go, but I can't do the whole process because I'm not going to purchase another domain because I've already got one through them. But here's the biggest thing I want you to know before we all start going on IONOS. IONOS makes it look like you have to purchase more than you need to. Do not. Do not pay for anything extra. Do not add on things compared to what's already included. And we're going to go through that. All right. So the first thing I want people to do, I want you to go to IONOS. You can just search for it in Google. And I'm going to bring up one that I'm not logged into, hopefully. All right, so I'm not logged in. The first thing you're going to do once you have this page, and it's just ionos.com. I will put that in the chat for you. You're going to come right here where it says check for a domain. So you're going to put your business name in there. So if my business name was Tasha's Travels, I'm going to put that in and click check. All right. And it's going to tell me what's available. We're looking for those $1 a year options. Okay. Unless you absolutely hate it. So Tasha's-travels.com is available, or I can scroll down and see what else is here. It's okay if you have a .org or a .info or something like that. But we want the $1 a year options. So all I do is I pick the one I want and I click add to cart. So I want everybody who doesn't already have one of these websites to get to this step. And I want you to let me know once you're there. So Tasha's-travels.com. It's in my cart. I can see it's in my cart. I'm not going to click anything else yet. Actually, I can show you. I'm going to then scroll all the way down. I don't even need to scroll down. I'm just going to click continue on this page because all this is going to try to get you to get extra stuff. Just click continue. And then let me know once you're to this page. Our goal is to get everybody to this page so that then I can show you what to click. All right, so I'm going to bring up the slideshow so I can show you where you're clicking once you have that domain. So once you've got one and it's at the top, you're clicking continue when you get that one thing in the cart. Do not put more than one thing in the cart. It's going to try to make you because it's deceiving and it makes it look like you need more than you do. And so, Maria, if you don't have a business name yet, you're not going to want to do this step, but pay attention to what we're doing so that then when you are ready to do it, you can do this.
Okay. Thank you.
And you can always go back and watch the recording as well to do this.
Okay. Sure.
So I know Faye already has through these steps. Is there anyone else that has been in the training before and just is trying to finish up that I don't need to wait for? That already has.
I have.
You have, Cheryl?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the part, I guess, the SSL, the domain in SSL.
All
I
right.
don't think I have that.
Okay, and we'll look at that too once we get there. All right, so Shelly, are you right now doing this process? Susan, Angel? I don't know if Angel, do you already have a website with an email domain? The email matches the domain, correct?
I'm doing
That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay.
I did it the other day when I was in the training.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. I just want to make sure that I'm waiting for anyone who needs to get this continue and we get to the next step. So you're going to get to this next step. It's going to make it look like you should do web hosting. Do not do web hosting. You already have domain and it's already included. Okay. And please, if somebody is stuck on something and I'm going too fast, you can unmute and say, Tasha, stop. Right? I just want to make sure I'm not waiting if nobody's still on that step either. Okay. Yeah, so you want an email that matches your domain, and if you have a website already that has a domain but you don't have an email that matches it, this is going to be your lowest cost option. So for example, I already had a website, travelingwithtasha.net, but I didn't have an email at that. So now through IONOS, I was able to make travelingwithtasha.com, and now I have an email, information at travelingwithtasha.com, so that they match.
So Tasha, if we don't have the email, I mean the website yet, do we need to add that on as well?
I'm gonna get there. It's
Okay.
at this point you don't pay it, but it will after the first month you pay for the website.
Okay.
That makes sense. Like right
Yeah.
now, I believe
Introductory,
you
whatever.
have to pay the $1.
Yeah.
All right, is everyone set with they've clicked domain?
Mhm.
Let me just, because I like to go through the process because I feel like it changes every time I do it. So I click domain. Now again, here's my shopping cart. I'm not adding any of these add-ons. I can actually just click continue right here. Okay. And that's where it's going to ask you to pay for it. To pay your $1. I choose business. I do put my company name there. I'm just not going to do the payment. My name, my address. Sometimes people have issues with the address and it says, oh, it's not correct. Sometimes I've had to reload the page, close out. Sometimes the address is funky and they're like, that's not a valid address, even though it is. All right. Your email, the phone number, choose a password, and then continue to payment options.
You live in Massachusetts?
I do.
I'm from Massachusetts.
You live there now, or you're just from
No,
there?
I'm from there. I used to live in Boston.
Okay. So I'm
And
about
now I'm in,
30 miles north.
yeah, now I'm in
Valley.
South Florida now.
All right. So you're setting up your account and then the continue to payment options. And that's as far as I can go with a new account, which is why I took as many screenshots as I could and put them in the website, in the presentation. So once you do that, you're going to get an email from IONOS that will bring you to this link. This is my email. And it says set up domain now. So it'll say your domain, whatever you have, has successfully been registered. You open that email and click set up domain now. And we'll give people a chance to get to this step.
Error happened.
Uh-oh. Is it with your address? Because it does that for some weird reason.
Yeah. I mean, but it let me go to the next screen and then it said error happened. So
Oh, what's it saying is the
hopefully we get
error?
some more. It didn't. I've already gone back now.
Okay.
Yeah, we just keep playing with it until it lets me through.
Yeah, that's sometimes what I had to do. And later, like when I tried to sign in, it wouldn't let me sign in with my email. I had to sign in with this customer ID number.
I was trying to do it from the other day when I was taking it. I had a sleeping baby. The house was completely black. I was on my phone, so I was trying to do it from my phone while you were teaching.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got a thing in the mail said that they didn't confirm me or something. So that's why we're trying again.
Yes.
That's not my.
I would say that once you're on here, it's very user friendly, but the sign up process is not user friendly.
Exactly.
So that's my one gripe with IONOS, that the sign up process is not friendly.
Perfect.
And then once you click that set up is where and this, somebody else's look different and where people got stuck. So I think, Cheryl, that's where you are at that SSL. So once you're in, let me click from my email so I can show you. So where is it? It does also ask me, I got like 2 or 3 emails at once from IONOS once I did my payment. There's also one that says, please confirm your contact details for your email. But when I click the domain, it brings me to a page like this, and I have to log in.
They want me to call my credit card company now, so I'm going to
That's strange. For a $1
call my
charge.
credit card company.
For a $1 charge? So
For
when
$1.
I know that's weird. So when you get here, when you click to confirm or your domain or set up your domain, you're actually going to go to menu, domains and SSL. And then our goal right here is for this little lock to be green. When I had this and I clicked on it, it popped up this.
See, mine's is red.
Right.
The
So
little
mine
lock is
popped up
red.
this, and I had to do you're missing an SSL browser. So I had to click the activate. But someone the other day, let me go back. If you click these 3 dots, they did. What did they do? I feel like they clicked something there. But if you click on this, see if it lets you set or click the lock itself.
Okay, yeah, I did that, and now it's that managing your SSL.
Okay, let's see. So I'm going to let you share your screen so I can see what's going on. Because since mine is already done, it's really hard to see.
How can I share my screen?
All right, let me unshare mine. Stop share. So on the bottom of your screen, what's that doing? No, I don't want to share. Leave me alone. On the little that menu icon for Zoom, the same place
Mm-hmm.
you mute yourself and stuff, there should be a green box with an arrow up that says share screen.
Okay, can you see it?
Not yet.
It sounds fuzzy to me.
So if you click share screen, there we go. Now it says you started sharing. So let's see. It's just still loading on my end. There we go. All right, let's see. All right, click the I have read the terms and conditions box. And then click that blue box, set up SSL. Should go through. Success. So click OK. And so now, if you scroll up to the top, do you still have where it says IONOS and menu? All right, click
Yep.
that and then go back to domains and websites, or websites, domains, whichever one. Domains and SSL.
Domains.
Yep.
It's
Why is it
still
still red?
red.
But it says you have it set up, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Honestly, I'm not gonna worry about it. They're probably trying to get you to order that. So the next thing you want to do, we're waiting for everyone to get kind of to this step, and then we're gonna do the email. So you can stop sharing. Anyone else working on it and stuck on something so we can help? Angel, you still stuck on something?
Yeah, they sent me an email that says I paid them now, but I'm waiting on the contract email to come in to do something else.
Hmm.
So what is this? Yeah.
So you're wanting the one that says your domain, whatever it's called, has successfully been registered. The other
Yeah,
one,
I don't have that yet.
the other one I get right away is the one that says, please confirm the contact details for your domain. So,
I have none of that. All I have is your order confirmation.
Well, that's
It
interesting.
says we'll send you a contract confirmation together with our terms
So
and
was it
conditions
just
in
for
a
the
separate email.
domain, or did you get all the way to the website starter?
So I am frozen.
Okay. Because I have your
And
order.
it did the same thing the other day.
That's weird. So if we look at my emails from them, so mine, I got the domain, this one. And then I got, oops, to confirm the email. My order confirmation came when I did the website, not just the domain.
Yeah.
And I got the contract.
No, I don't have any of that. All I have is that's the only email I've received whatsoever.
Was this what yours says? It's being reviewed?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, mine is
It says, see,
going
it says right there where it says we'll send you the contract together with the terms and conditions.
So I got this after I got the your domain is confirmed. And then the contract.
Yeah, I didn't get the other one.
And they all came, I mean.
Look. Yeah, it's not in my spam either.
And it did come later because I did this in the morning that day. Or at noon.
Yeah.
11. That's weird.
And I had gotten one when we did this the other day. Let's see. I got the original one, and then I had a second one that says, unfortunately, we were unable to process your recent order to reduce online fraud.
If that happens,
better partner with the internet.
If that happens again, you're gonna want to call IONOS and see what's going on. Let me pause for a second.
Yeah.
They want people to be here live to get help, you know. All right, so once you've done that SSL part, you go back to menu. We're actually going to set up our email first before we go to websites because the email's pretty quick. All right. I already have one, so I don't need to purchase another one. So all I did, I went to that menu and I clicked email. Let me bring up my screenshots so I can show you. And Mail Basic, it's already included. Mine said create as opposed to order. See how the rest say order? Because they're trying to upsell you. Ooh, I didn't know I could also do email forwarding. I should create that one as well, because then I could forward it to my regular email. That one doesn't say order. All right. So create. It's already included in what you have. I did have to look for my confirmation number and stuff in my email. And that's where I had to log in with my customer number instead of my email. I want to find that mail forwarding. While you guys are working. Doesn't say I have that option, which is weird. But then, do I have it up already? No.
Oh.
Once you do this, though, I would bookmark this so you can find the email. It's just mail.ionos.com. So super easy to set up. All I called mine, I called it information and then at my website address. You could put your name, whatever you, I mean, I did that because my name is in my business. So I felt like Tasha at travelingwithtasha.com sounded weird. So I just did information. You could even do contact, whatever you, I mean, whatever you want. But if we look, I used my first name, my company.
They don't like me.
I'm sorry. Did it reject it again? Or you didn't get anything yet? All right, so let me know if you're still working on the email or if you're ready to go on. Oh, I do already have it open. I have so many things open on this computer.
I'm
Hey,
all
hang on
set.
just a second. I'm a few steps behind y'all. I just confirmed my domain. What do I do now?
All right, did you also confirm your contact info from your email? So you should one that
let's see,
says, please confirm your contact details. That is a super old one that I use for something else.
let's see.
Mine was right
Yeah.
after the okay, so if you do that, then from here, let me just click the back button to where I was.
So Tasha, how much do we pay a month for this IONOS?
So this right now, what we've just set up is $1 for the year.
Okay.
And
So
then
then,
when we get to website, it is the first month is free, and then there is a monthly fee. I have to double check what it is.
okay, because I'm looking at the plans here and they say $4 a month. So
Yeah, because they're gonna try to upcharge you every step of the way. They like try to trick you to pay more than you have to.
I see. Okay.
So Cheryl, the next thing you want to do is set up your email. And you're gonna select
I'm all done.
oh, you're
I
all
even did the email forwarding too.
what girl? She wasn't really behind. All right. So next we're gonna click menu, websites and stores.
Did
Men-
y'all do the basic email?
Yeah,
The-
basic, because that's already included in what you bought.
Okay.
Okay, that's already included. So when I first clicked that, I started here at build a website. That's what it brought up. And when we click see all options, we're clicking the starter. And I just left it at website without a store. I'm not selling anything on there. We don't need to do the higher programs at this point. And that is where you do agree to first month free. And then I think it was, I don't even remember the exact amount. I feel like mine said $17 a month, but it depends on what you selected at the beginning for your domain name.
It says
Hey, on the
$16 a month.
What? What you're saying?
It says $16 a month.
16 a month. All right.
a month and it's $16 after that. 12-month contract.
All right. So then once you've got that all set up, it's going to come. I'm now at what's called that dashboard.
So do we order that now?
Yes.
Hey, Tasha, on the email, it says email security level average. Did y'all pay extra for protection against viruses?
I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Because I'm not actually going to use that email for things. I'm still using my Gmail, but I need that business email for some of the job boards and things that we're going to be able to get on as travel agents to share the opportunity. I think I'm all my own visitors checking my page. So then once you are done, when you click websites and stores, it should bring you, or once you click it, it brings you to this dashboard. And you could either click it here, over here says website editor. Now, when I started building it, I chose AI and let AI build this for me. And I just had to put in some information. I actually grabbed right from my website I already had. I went to my about on that one and I copied this right from it when I put in my about me section for AI, and it created my whole page for me with way more words and looking better than that. All right. But I know that when you do AI, like it lets you choose, do you want serious, playful, something else? And then it gives you different color combinations you could choose. Now, know this, I didn't keep the color combinations it made. I completely edited mine to match my logo's colors. Okay.
So we can start from a template or we can just press next. It says
Yeah,
create your website with AI.
I let AI create mine. And then you can customize everything on here. I let AI do it, and it put all the words in for me. But I can stop sharing too if you want to so if somebody who's going through the process wants to share their screen, so we can have that in the recording too, that would be great. And then I can help you with where to click and things like that too.
Hey, Tasha, where did y'all go after setting up your email? I just finished the email part.
Okay, so click on the IONOS, click menu. Here, why don't you share your screen and I'll help you?
I'm
No.
on my phone and I'm on the laptop.
Okay, never mind then. It's harder to share on the phone, yeah. Go back and click on menu, click websites and stores.
Websites and stores. Okay.
And then you're going to click the starter.
Build the website. Build a website.
Yes.
Okay.
And starter is the one you're going to want to pick because the rest are going to charge you a lot more.
Okay.
And then I do want to show you something on this page too, even though it wasn't my intention when I made this page. Once you guys are there, Because originally when I went to publish, it said I didn't have a domain because you do have to click this get your own domain and connect it to the one you bought. So when you're on this page where it says like website builder.online, you have to click get your own domain. And there's an option to click connect to domain, and you can choose the one you bought through them.
Define your business vibe. Describe your business in a few words.
So you can write something, you can let Chat GPT write something, but just define like what your business is. A little bit about you, a little bit about what you like to book or what you like about travel, something that's going to introduce your client to you.
Okay.
And if you want, Cheryl, feel free to share your screen so we can see you going through the process. Because as I said, I can't go through it. I've already done it. And that would be helpful to others, I think, too. And I know right now you're not on Zoom, so sometimes it's harder to click share screen. But once you do, you can be off of Zoom and showing us what you're doing. But yeah, if you click create with AI, it will walk you right through it, honestly. And that's what I did. And I kind of like parts of it better than the one I made myself, if I'm being honest. All right, let's see where Cheryl's at. Okay. So describe your business. So what's your business? What do you have a focus? Do you have a mission? Do you have a philosophy on travel? Any of that? A little about you, why you love travel. Like mine, I wrote that I'm also a teacher and I love traveling. And I wrote about the things that I like to do with my clients, and then it came up with a lot more words for me to fill out my website. So I would put like at least like a sentence or two about your business. Even if it's just, my name is Cheryl Johnson. I love helping people book travel. My favorite types of travel are, and it could be as simple as that. Because remember, we're just trying to get started and get a website. We can always edit these and refine them later, right? Oh, we lost Cheryl's screen. Did we lose Cheryl?
I'm still here. Is
Oh.
that me that's going in and out, or you that's going in and out?
I think it's you.
Oh,
You're not going in and out now, though. So go ahead, share the screen again and see if we can help you out here. All
I'm
right.
trying to think of the put in there.
Yeah, it's weird when you share the screen, it's your voice is going in and out. So when I did this, so that, I did take from the website I already had and I put my information about myself. I chose playful for my tone because I think that's who I think I am, right? So yeah, you could just put something as simple as your name. My name is Cheryl Johnson. a fun fact about yourself and what you like to do or types of travel you like. There you go. You're a grandma. Because remember, when a client comes to see our pages, we do want them to get that. Do you say you're a grandmother of 22? You have 22 grandchildren? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. 22.
You are a busy grandma. Wow.
I told my kids, okay, y'all can stop having them now.
You love them all. I would maybe put like your favorite types of travel. No, I wouldn't worry about capitalization. They'll fix it. AI is smarter than we want to believe it is.
As I create my business name.
Okay.
I just want to see if this is a good name, like Allison, the best way to travel.com.
All right. So wait, what's the name of your business?
Allison, the best way to travel.com, or the best way to travel with Allison.
Yeah. So is your business name going to be Travel with Allison or Allison's Travels? What is it going to be?
I'm trying to to share with you what's your opinion.
I'm trying to think. Other people chime in too.
Okay.
So what are you thinking you want to focus on, or what type of clients are you thinking you want to attract? Cheryl, we lost your screen again.
I think I'm more on vacation plans, like just enjoy traveling the world.
Okay.
I think my phone is kind of funny. Yes.
And then, so is your name Maria or is it Allison?
Both. Maria Allison.
Okay. So it could be like Vacations by Allison. I'm a fan of alliterations, Adventures by Allison. You don't have to have your name in it unless you want to, though.
Oh, okay, cool.
I chose that because I like
Got
the
it.
alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
But like Lynette on our team, hers is Bliss Travels. Somebody has Whimsical Adventurers. Somebody has Magical Destinations. You know, it could be any of those types of things.
I can just put I put this before and I say, join Happy Travel with us.
Join Happy Travels with us. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I like that as like a statement for people.
Yeah,
Cheryl,
join.
did you get disconnected or was it not working when you were sharing your screen?
It's finishing up. I'll show you the
Okay.
end product. There are 4 variations of your website. Choose one.
Yeah, you can choose the one you like. And now, no matter what, you can change those as you go as well. You don't have to keep
Okay.
exactly what's there. You can edit everything. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it can be to edit things. That was my last page on here, but let me bring up my editor. So one thing that people were asking me earlier, can you guys see my screen again? Sometimes it puts the little green thing around my screen when I share, and sometimes it doesn't. So that's why I'm like, what's going on? All right. So it gives you this header here, and it's going to have it when you first start. It's probably going to show it like this with your business name. But we want to put our logo on our business page on our website. So when I click on it and I click image, I can now click replace and I can upload an image from my computer. So I was able to upload my logo and then it was selected and then I just clicked apply. So that then my logo is there instead of just my business name. And then I took all of these, you click select options and you click design. It's going to give you options for, I changed this background. I changed the color scheme. It gives you regular, bright, or dark. So when it's on bright, I can change things though. Bright, I find it doesn't change much. I liked the dark because it gives me a color option. I was able to choose colors that went along with what I was doing. So it's kind of like my color scheme, but something in the background. And then I could click done. And then when I click the next section, again, I can click there and I can delete anything I don't like of what they've included. Or I can do design and change things. Right. So for example, when we have dark, there was the option of it having it black, this color, this color. I ultimately went with alternating between the two colors. And then when I click image, I ended up changing this to an airplane window. But let's say instead, maybe I wanted this. That was one they already provided me. I can easily change it. It'll show me what it looks like. And then you can click apply. However, that's not what I want there. So I'm going to change it back. Because I like the airplane window. Right. And then there's also, you can apply tint or not to the picture. I didn't even realize that. So I could have that not there. Scroll effects, none. Or fixed, which means it stays there when I scroll. Or if I do none, the whole thing moves, which I actually kind of think I like, but I don't know. I kind of like that it stays and the pictures move, so I'm going to keep it that way. But I didn't know that I could do that. I have to click done to go to the next one. Faye, did you have a question?
Yes. So when, I asked that in the morning about the image and all of that, and I've done that, but how did your own, your logo comes on and the writing that was on there, traveling with Tasha, is now at the bottom. That is not happening on mine.
Oh, that's part of my logo.
Oh,
My logo has the traveling with Tasha as part of it.
okay. And then once you put was it replace and upload image? What's the next thing?
Once it's there, I have to click done.
Done.
Oh, this one I might not have to. When you do image replace, you choose what it is, and then you do click this done. And that's how you get out of whatever you're currently editing. Now I was trying to figure out because this part is not what I want it to show up as, but I like my format. So I'm playing around with it too. But I want to make sure that people understand in general how to navigate here. I will tell you when you do a travel one, it comes up with a section on this homepage that says something like 1.5 thousand happy customers, 5,000 magical vacations. So I deleted that whole section because I don't have that number of clients at this point, right? I just deleted the whole section. I wasn't going to edit it. Somebody earlier or yesterday, the other day said, what if instead I put something and you could absolutely put happy customers and put a review there instead or something like that. Now, this one where it says start your adventure, I did put a link to have them contact me with a form. All right. But some of the things I might also recommend, and I haven't added, this page is nowhere near done. Okay. But something I might suggest adding another section. You can add more sections. Where we're all here for team building, I'm going to add a whole page about how to become a travel agent on here. All right. So not just here's my travel, about us, which again, they did all the words here, but I haven't edited my about us yet. Okay. And then the contact us. But we can also, we should be able to add, manage, custom, add a page. So I have home, about us, contact us, add a page. What just happened? It looks like it deleted a page. Oh no. Undo. Oh, because it just has home right now. Let me go back to my main page. It just did something I didn't want it to do. Default. Okay. Now, if I want to do custom. Oh, I think I have to click the ones. Nope. Home. Add a page. So I can add the pages I want in there. The about us. Add a page. Contact us. Add a page. Will it not let me name a new page? Let me see if it'll let me name that page. Because I don't want it to say that. Okay, maybe I have to go to the Pages tab, and that could be why. I'm going to undo that because I don't like what I did. So that actually already has those pages, but if I go to Pages, this is where you can edit them. All right. So if I want this, and you could reorder them, I want this to be become a travel agent. Right? And now I can choose, like if I don't need a privacy policy page, I can delete that page. Okay. So now I can add those pages. I would like the contact us to show up. I just don't know why it doesn't. So I am still like playing along with my pages and what I want my page to look like. All right. Style. Oh, maybe it's because I made it big. Nope. Highlight, and I did the round. But you can play around. It is, I mean, it's fairly easy to make changes and edit things. So what I want to do is I want to use, whatever time we need up until, the top of the hour. I'll stay if people need help with things. giving you time to work on things, an opportunity to share your page, and all of those things. All right. I am going to stop recording though, because we don't need